Hi, Raphael. My question has to do with family. I went to a birthday party today, and I knew beforehand that I actually didn't really want to be there, but because it's family, I have the idea I should. After today, I realized I really had enough of being belittled and that I don't want to put myself in these situations anymore where I end up being overwhelmed with negativity. On the personal level, it's all happy and dandy, but energetically I get squeezed and then thrown out. I feel I have to make a decision and maybe tell them in in a respectable manner that I don't want to be there. Is this wise or unwise? Or do I just show up for a moment in the future for a while and disappear again? Maybe it's a bit of a difficult question. I think what you really look for is who you are, which is consciousness. That's what you really look for. That's what you really want. It's not that you want to go there or not be there. It's that you want home. You just want to feel content as you are, to feel like you've arrived. But on the human level, yeah, you don't have to put yourself in situations where you feel disrespected. Like, it's not like become free and realize that who you are is freedom and consciousness, and then you can put yourself in all sorts of shitty situations because you don't care anymore because you're consciousness. So yeah, you can look at that and you can, but maybe do it with someone else. Maybe, go through it step by step with someone of how much is it your projection, how much is it of you feeling bad about yourself, like how much is it them and how much is it you. And you could talk to them, you could bring it up, or you can set the boundary in the moment when they belittle you. But you need to go through it in detail with someone because, did you set a boundary? How did you set a boundary in the moment when they belittled you? And then also I have the sense, Raphael, that maybe in you also play a character that comes across as if they need help. And then when people belittle you, it's kind of, you might already be playing little, so it's like one and the same thing. Like, can you change that? If you go into the situation with confidence, you can look at all those different things and use a good friend to go through it with, or book a session with myself or someone else. Because, we can't go through it in detail now. Other people don't have the attention span from it. When I do it on retreats, like go through people's personal issues bit by bit, I can always tell that people are like, they're getting restless. Hello, Vadios. Thank you for always being so open, honest and true when sharing all of this. Your authenticity is really refreshing and inspiring and helpful. Oh, thanks, Carmela. I try my best. I wonder sometimes how honest I should be. Like, what encourages that behavior, like that gentleman earlier, and then, where's the line? Because I want to just say everything as I see it and think it. But the internet is an interesting place. Hi, Paul. Just going back to what you were saying earlier about the ego. Sometimes it seems that the ego is trying to attach itself to non-duality awakening experience by saying, hey, this is great, we're becoming enlightened at last, an attempt to preserve individual identity and separateness. Yeah. Yes, it likes that. Enlightenment. Sometimes in some ways I think that enlightenment is like a massive ego trip. You begin to dislike life or feel dissatisfied with life, and rather than going to a therapist or self-help groups or addiction groups or whatever it is that you're dissatisfied with, suddenly the idea of enlightenment becomes, I will get enlightened, I will be the next Messiah. And it's really very, very simple and everybody has it, and it's very humbling. Okay, all the questions are gone. That's maybe enough for this evening. This is 2 more. With the water bottle in the river analogy, with the water bottle turning sideways, allowing consciousness to flow in and out, or does the water bottle not exist? Yeah, we can always do that with the analogies. Hi, those improper comments are just boredom at play. Don't give it any attention. This will pass eventually. Yeah. Yeah, what you said about the helplessness is true. I'm currently seeing a psychiatrist therapist to work through some stuff, and it helps. Yeah, that's great, Raphael. I think so. Okay, that is enough. Thank you so much for allowing me to share with you this evening. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your questions and your honesty and your openness and your willingness to consider another possibility. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening. Lots of love. Au revoir.